Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome once again, whoever is listening. It's an exciting evening for us and for all the students that have graduated. I would like to hereby share with all the students that each and every one has passed the licensure exam. So congratulations to each one. So yeah, it's exciting for me too. So I'll read here something I wrote up because I tend to forget when I'm in front of a camera. So anyway, yeah, as we had planned earlier, we had planned to do this event later this month actually, but due to more restrictions coming in with social gatherings and everything, we decided to have it tonight. And it would have been good if we could have all the family and friends here to celebrate with us. And first off, I'd like to thank our instructors, Robert Charks and Randy McCartney from the US, for all the time they have sacrificed in making this training happen. It's been roughly about a year ago that I contacted them, and we were trying to get this training going. And along came 2020, and plans changed, and we weren't sure if we would be able to have the training, but we managed to do it with their help from so they informed us that we would be able to do the training ourselves with Ernie, Thiessen, and Gloria as the instructors here. And I would really like to thank them as well for all the effort they have put into it and making it happen here. It's been a challenging task for us, but we're glad that we've come to here this day. And yeah, we appreciate how all the students and have had adapted their busy schedule to this year of unique classes, and becoming an EMT is stepping into a profession where you will be asked to do more than ever before. For example, if there will be a vehicle collision, you are not responsible for the incident, but many people will be relying on you to make things better. You probably know that most of your job will not actually involve life and death circumstances. Rarely in the course of duties will you have the opportunity to save a life. However, on every call for service, from routine medical transport to emergency critical care, you will have the opportunity to make life better for your patient and probably for your family, friends, and bystanders. Often it will be difficult, and it will almost never be recognized. But now that you've graduated, you need to know that this is an important part of your job, because by doing it, you make the world a better place. So please enjoy all your well-earned accolades, and at this time of graduation, you deserve the praise. You've worked hard. I hope you can take at least a small break, because you've definitely earned it. But when you're ready to take on the task at hand, now that you know what you need to do, keep your skills sharp and up to date. Protect and take care of yourself. Seek the good examples and follow them. Advocate for your colleagues and for your profession. Once again, congratulations, and remember, no matter the challenge, with God all things are possible. And Robert also sent something he would like for me to read here to the students. So here goes. Congratulations on passing this course. You have accomplished an amazing task under very strange times and circumstances. The class definitely took longer than expected, and you have faced many challenges. But through your dedication and commitment to the EMS system, you have all succeeded. I am heartbroken that I cannot be there to celebrate with you in person. You are now a part of a special medical group in Spanish Out that you should be proud of. Be proud of your accomplishments and continue to learn more and become even better. If you ever have any questions, you have his contact information. Please do not hesitate to call me or send me a message. I hope one day to return and visit and meet all of you in person. To the family of the students, thank you for your support. While they have taken this class, without your support, they may not be here today. Again, congratulations. And he also writes to Randy, and thank you for your dedication in instructing and your ability to gather the materials needed for this course. Without you, I truly believe this course would not have been possible. Rosando, Ernie, and Eddie, thank you for continuing to have trust in us to be delivering this training. I will return and we'll meet again. And Andre from Bliss City Bird, he also writes that thank you for your support and getting this course started and completed during COVID. I know you have many challenges day by day, but still find time to make this course a priority. Thank you for your trust in us as instructors, for helping promote the nationalization of EMS in Belize, and the ability to work together for a greater good. Thank you again, everyone. It has been an honor to be able to help. Robert.
Yeah, I would also say thank you to the parents and that allow the students to actually take off from their busy schedule and all the businesses that are allowed to shifting around with their jobs. And so we really appreciate that. And also a great thank you for Gloria. She spent endless hours the last couple of weeks trying to get everything done. The question was asked if I could share what made me bring to be an EMT, and we went around in the class during the week and we asked each one individually what or how long they were thinking of taking this class or doing this job, and different responses came. But I didn't have the opportunity that they had. I was the first one to do it in Spanish Out, so probably a month ahead of time somebody asked me if I wanted to do it, so I was not very long that I had in my mind if I would do it or not. So I have been with a lot of trainings. I have been involved in all the trainings that have been taking place in Spanish Lookout, and I'm looking forward to work with all the students that are willing to work in the ambulance and also being part of the EMS system. The song that we were hearing from the Essence of Caring is that the little things that we do, that's what counts. And a short encounter, a little encounter can last many, many years of friendship that will be remembered from the family. And just last week, a lady asked me, and oh, you're Ernie. And I said, yes, and I remember you. You took care of my daughter. And that's from 2012. And it was like it was in her mind. So short encounters can last a long time. So let's do what we can do to work together. Also was a very we were very blessed to be able to use the community new building there and the conference room that they have there. and I guess we were the first ones to actually take benefit of the conference room. It was big enough. It was a nice setup there, what we had there. And so I would like to say thank you as well for the community that we were able to use that conference room there. And looking forward for future work that we will do together. And I would just like to share that one verse where it says that in the Bible it says when the people were passing by, the one that got hurt on the road, who was one that was helping them? The one who had a heart to help him. That's the one that helped the guy that was hurt on the roadside. So there's more people now that are ready to work in the field of medical help. Thank you.
Yes, good evening, everyone. I'm looking over you, and there's so much I could say. I am so glad today is here. It is truly worth celebrating all the hard work that you are doing. Let's start with handing out the certificates. I think you all earned it. And yes, let's start.
Lisa Beckert. Delane Reimer. Delane Reimer. Brisky Barkman. Melanie Reimer. Eric Thiessen. Joshua Friesen. Jaylene Penner. Linnell Cornelson. Daryl Thiessen. Jerlene Thiessen. Regina Matut. Sheldon Cron, all the way from Blue Creek. Cordelia Thiessen. Clara Platt. Carolee Reimer.
and congratulations again. As I think of what you've been going through these last 4 months, some of you have a family, juggling having a family and studying, or having a full-time job and you were studying. Some of you chatted and were like, how am I supposed to get this done? I thought this was an easy course. There's been different responses to the course, but I saw that determination there that I'm so proud of each one. I believe that this training was more than just a medical training for you. I saw some of you come up. Some of you were maybe in your comfort zone in the beginning, and then you had to get out of that seat and you had to start practicing your skills, working with others, getting hands-on. And then we went on and started being a team leader, and I saw some of you really struggling with that. But you came out and you became a team leader. You became, how to say, you started treating patients in a professional manner. I saw you kneeling down in front of a scenario when you had a child and pretend that you were treating a child, and it's so much more than just your medical terminology and becoming well acquainted with all your medical stuff. It's becoming a profession where people will be looking up at you, and it's almost like you have a how should I say, a new position. People will be expecting more of you, as Rosando was saying. But I'm so proud of you, and I know that right now, if you have families watching, they're sitting and smiling. They're so proud of you as well. I'm so sorry they couldn't be here. We should have this grand party with all of you where we would be celebrating, and because you all are worth it, and your job that you did was worth it. And I'm proud of you.
I have a few words from Eddie Friesen as a representative from the community, sharing a couple words.
Good evening. It's an honor for me to have been invited to this celebration, and I'm gonna just say wow, and just literally wow. I'm just very exciting. I'm just very excited to just look on and realize that the community has just gained has just gained a lot of should I say a lot of assets tonight or over this last 2 months. Myself, having been in it and been through the same training, I'm just like, I can hardly stand just sitting back, and I'm battling with a little bit of jealousy because, you know, doing the testing and stuff like that, I'm actually honestly a little bit jealous over you guys, but so be it. Happy for you guys and congratulations. I do realize you took off a lot of time from your schedule, from your occupation. So on behalf of the community, I would just like to extend a heartfelt thank you and congratulations. I think it's a milestone for the community to be out with another group of positive people who want to invest their time in doing stuff for other people, in serving community. Yeah, like I said at first, it's hard to decide which shoe I'm supposed to wear now. I feel like wearing my EMT shoe because that's what feels most like home to me. But I guess tonight it's gonna be a combination of both. So yes, I would just like to as well thank Mr. Bob Tarks and also Randy from the States in coordinating this training. I know they've done a tremendous effort into it for Sando and Ernie for coordinating it here, and especially Gloria for having taken her time. Hard to believe, being a mother in the house and still, being passionate. I love to see that. Yes, so just like to just extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of you for accomplishing this. And in regards to myself in my career, I've been blessed in this job, and it's just like Ernie said, I've been passionate about it, and the thing that's rewarded me most is just to see that I can be, as little as I am, I can be a huge impact to people. There's a verse in the Bible in Colossians. It says, "In whatsoever you do, do it heartily as unto the Lord and not unto men." And that's been a very important part of my being an EMT is just to keep it up and doing it for the Lord, because that's the one that counts. I just had a few EMS quotes that I wanted to read. EMS is a serious business, and you have to take it seriously, but try not to take yourself too seriously. Another one goes, "You probably won't make a lot of money as a caregiver, but you can make enough. More important, your loved ones will never have to be ashamed of what you did with your life, and neither will you." Thanks.
Okay. I guess we didn't tell you before, but we have a little bit of time here for if any one of you would be interested in sharing what you've learned, what you enjoyed, what was a highlight in the training. I see some wheels turning, so hopefully somebody remembers something you would like to share. Something I really enjoyed the 2 weeks of training that we had together in class. I think we got to know each other pretty well. I know that the last days there was much more communication. Everybody was kind of like a family already.
I can make a start if you want somebody to start. I just amazed yesterday again how many little things we can do when everybody is helping and cleaning up and everything. And the decision that we had to make that we'll have our graduation just the day after our brains were smoking about doing the test, and 2 days of testing, and then in there we decided to quickly have the graduation the following day. And I'm really proud of you. Everybody helped, and we were cleaning up, and it was like just a little while and it was done. Anybody of you want to share some more? Just a little experience, or
Yeah, I have enjoyed the training a lot, although it was kind of stressful at times. I guess we did some hospital hours, and experiencing that as well, night shifts and all was fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed the training. Sometimes I didn't know how it would go on, but I'm so happy that all of us made it, and yeah, my desire is to have a caring heart and to have a positive attitude. Must admit, I sometimes feel like it's a big challenge. As a starting an EMT, being an EMT, but with God's help, I'm sure that I can let my light shine.
I must admit I'm a little proud dad today. I've been doing the job so long that two of my children actually graduated today in their career as well, following daddy's steps. So, yeah, I must admit that it's a different feeling, and having my own children in the ambulance in the same field as I've been. My wife is the dispatcher, and we three are ready to go whenever she sends us away, even if it's in the night. So, yeah, thank you.
Well, I'm not sure what I was expecting when I started this class, but I definitely learned a lot more than I was expecting to, I think. I may have underestimated what it is to be an emergency medical responder. And it's so much more than just emergency transport. And I'm so glad that I did decide to take the course. And I want to thank my family for being so supportive, and especially Gloria and Ernie for all of your hard work and getting us through in these very unusual circumstances. The class was a lot different than past classes from what I've heard. And I'm just so thankful that they were determined enough to put us through, even though over and over there were circumstances that came up and they would have had plenty of excuses to postpone it or to completely cancel it. But I'm so grateful that we got to all make it through, even during this time. Thank you.
These past 4 months have been quite stressful, but I have been greatly blessed. I have learned a lot, and exactly as Brisky said, a lot more than I expected. And my desire and my prayer is that what I have learned and my passion for the medical field will be for the glory of God.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to Ernie and Gloria as well for all the effort they put into it, and Rosando too. One thing I want to leave with my fellow classmates is the same verse I shared the other day, Philippians 4 verse 6, I think it is. Don't be anxious about anything, but in everything, but prayer and petition, present your request to God. I think we're going to have some calls that are going to be easy for us to do, and then there's going to be the ones that are like in our training. We had a scenario where Clara was a team leader, just like she just took a break there and hit her head and just screamed a bit because just the scenario alone already was stressing her out. And I was like, okay, what if this was a real thing? How anxious would we get? And then Philippians 4 verse 6 popped to my mind. Don't be anxious about anything, but in prayer and petition, present your request to God. And when it came time to the exams again, the whole time I was writing that exam, my brain was smoking how hard I had to think. And I think everybody in the room, fried their brain yesterday. But yeah, that verse kept popping into my mind, and that kept me going, and there's no way we could have done it without God helping us. So good job to all of you.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Congratulations to everybody. It's a big thing that you accomplished. Probably don't quite realize it yet because it was just yesterday that we were smoking our brains out. So just take your time, relax, and yeah, take a little breather before you jump into anything bigger from here. But I do want to thank Ernie and Gloria and Rosando. It was much appreciated, all your support, all your effort. And I know you were just as much up in the air as we were with whatever all was happening and the unknowns and everything. But that is actually very much a part of what we're trained now. You know, we get to a scenario or to a scene or something, and you know, we don't always know what's ahead of us. So trusting God and just leaning on him is a big part of what you will need to be doing from here on. And so I just want to encourage everybody that yes, it is a big thing that you are stepping into. It is a big responsibility, but you will, I believe you all do a very good job. And I'm also thankful for accomplishing or re-accomplishing the training. It was definitely harder than the first time I did it. And so pat yourselves on the back for the good job you did.
Good evening. I also feel blessed to be able to have accomplished this. I wasn't for some years ago. I wasn't quite sure if I would be able to do this. Seemed like a hard task when I have watched my other friends do it, but I guess I felt like, okay, I think I can do this now. It was challenging, but I did it. One thing that I learned or that I noticed in this while studying through the book, there was this chapter about how the human body works, and while I was studying that, I was like, it just reminded me of how our bodies are actually created. It's not something that any human could create. It's something that only God can do. And I was like, wow, we have an awesome God. And I would also like to thank Gloria and Ernie and whoever all helped to make this possible. And I would also like to thank my family for sacrificing their family times or whatever when I was busy studying. And then also for my coworkers who have worked so hard for me the last 2 weeks so I could study. So thank you.
One of the things that was the greatest blessing for me was that before we started any class, we'd have a prayer, and knowing that God was in it with us together was just the best thing. And I would really like to thank everybody who made this possible, and for all those that have supported me through this.
I just want to say thank you to Gloria and Ernie and whoever made this possible. I'd say this past 4 months, I did learn a lot and got to know some students. And just want to say to each of you all, as you're going out throughout the rest of the day, that just give it your best, everything you do.
I am just grateful for the way God has brought me to this point, and I would like to thank each of my friends and family who supported me throughout this. I know I've often chatted one of my fellow students or whatever,
and we encouraged each other, and that is what brought me to this point, as well as the prayers and support I got from others.
Anybody else?
I don't really know what to say. That dream come true for me. I want to thank Gloria and Ernie and Rosando for giving us the training. And I also, when the training started, I was just married like a week or so. So I just felt like I've hardly even been married. So I hope our marriage can start now.
I'm so happy for you that you soon will be married. I'm saying I'm so happy for you that you soon will be married. All right. Does anybody else would like to share some thoughts? Thank you very much for sharing. We still have some slideshow pictures that we would like to present as well on this live streaming here. Is there anything else we need to announce or anything? Oh yeah, there's one thing we need to announce. No classes on Monday. All right. I think we'll go over to the slideshow.
never gonna give up. There's no holding us down. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, it's our time to shine. I've been ready for this moment all of my life, anticipating, waiting on my chance to ignite. It's amazing, the feeling when a dream comes alive. Right here, right now, it's my day in the sun. So here we are, our time has come. Every little moment, every little beat of my heart, bound for glory. This is where we start. Gonna stand up and show 'em what we got. Never gonna give up. There's no holding us down. Yeah, we got this. Ain't no stopping us now. Got me dancing like the whole world is mine. Yeah, it's our time to shine. We all get stepped on, but we get back up and fight. Dust yourself off, put it all on the line. Forget your worries, leave all your troubles behind. 'Cause every little moment, every little beat of my heart, bound for glory. This is where we start. Gonna stand up and show 'em what we got. Never gonna give up. There's no holding us down. Yeah, we got this. Ain't no stopping us now. Got me dancing like the whole world is mine. Right here, right now, it's my day in the sun. So here we are, our time has come. Every little moment, this is where we start. Gonna stand up and show 'em what we got. Never gonna give up. There's no holding us down. Yeah, we got this. Ain't no stopping us now. Got me dancing like the whole world is mine. Yeah, it's our time to shine. It's our time, it's our time, it's our time to shine. Yeah, it's our time to shine. Oh, it's our time to shine. Yeah, it's our time to shine.
When you find yourself lost and alone, who will stand? And when fear stops your heart like a stone, who will stand? When darkness falls and terror calls, when all hope seems lost and you're against the wall, when you're clinging by a strand, who will stand? Who will stand? 'Cause we are the ones who come running when hell's breaking loose all around. We'll be the light in the darkness, help where no help's to be found. We are your brothers, your sisters, your friends, waiting to reach out a hand. When all may seem lost and you're looking for hope, we will stand. We will stand. crashing down all around, who will stand? And when hope is nowhere to be found, who will stand? When your will is gone and you can't go on, when you're praying for someone to lean upon, when the end of your world is at hand, who will stand? Who will stand? We are the ones who come running when hell's breaking loose all around. We'll be the light in the darkness, and hope where no hope's to be found. We are your brothers, your sisters, your friends, waiting to reach out a hand. When all faith is lost and you're looking for hope, who will stand? We will stand. We are the ones who come running when hope's breaking loose all around. We'll be the light in the darkness, and hope where no hope's to be found. We are your brothers, your sisters, your friends, waiting to reach out a hand. When all faith is lost and you're looking for hope, who will stand? We will stand. 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 When you find yourself lost and alone, we will stand.
It was a dark and stormy night, nor'easter rolling in. It's a long 12 hours, the power's out again. I pray for inner strength and that we don't lose no lives. Just another day in the first responders' eyes. Half a cup of coffee's gone, the first run comes in. A car slid off the road, there's a family trapped within. My heart beats like a hammer, I can barely catch my breath. I'm thinking the worst and hoping for the best. Yeah, we ain't superheroes, we're just ordinary people trying to make a difference, and the first on every scene. It's a heavy, heavy burden to carry all this burden when you can't unsee the things you've seen. It keeps going on. When those sirens are gone, now my shift is finally over. I gotta deal with what's mine and try to find a way to leave those tragedies behind. So I hug my 2 children, a kiss on my wife. Just another day in a first responder's life. the first on every scene. It's a